Welcome to Obi-Wan, a 2022 Star Wars comic miniseries. It is set in the period between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, as Obi-Wan waits on Tatooine for things to unfold. A sandstorm approaches on the desert planet of Tatooine, and the old Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi prepares to wait it out in his hovel. As he recalls the decades he spent in isolation on this barren planet, his mind begins to wander back to his life before the rise of the Empire, before the dark times. He feels a cold shiver, which takes him back to when he was a child, a padawan at the Jedi Academy. Young Obi-Wan awakes in the middle of the night with a start. He looks around for his only friend, Garen, and notices she's missing. He finds her out on the roof, visibly upset about something. She has been having dreams about her father, nightmares, in which she sees him in terror and great pain. She can feel his suffering, and this disturbs her. She tells Obi-Wan that Master Yoda told her that her dreams are not necessarily premonitions, but she doesn't want to take the risk and abandon her father. She wants to leave and find him, but she is Obi-Wan's only friend and he wants her to stay. But Garen has made up her mind. She leaps off the roof, into the labyrinths of Coruscant. Obi-Wan realizes that she must have gone in search of transport, and decides to try and catch her first. Obi-Wan jumps down from the roof as well, unprepared for what he might find, but determined to find his friend. He uses the Force to try and sense her presence, but as he makes his way through the maze of alleys in the many layers of the city, he is stopped by an armed Rodian. Obi-Wan tries to do something he has only read about in books, Jedi mind control. Even at that age, he is strong with the Force, and he is able to influence the Rodian. However, the Rodian's comrades realize what's going on and attack Obi-Wan. The young Padawan uses the Force to fend off the attackers, and is soon joined by someone else, his friend, Garen. As the two Padawans defend themselves, the fight is stopped by someone in the shadows, a Zabrak, named Nodruz K, whom Garen had met earlier that night. Obi-Wan didn't know it then, but Nodruz was part of the powerful and mysterious dark side cult, the Black Hand. Nodruz had agreed to help Garen get off-world, in exchange for her Eden silver necklace. Garen tells Obi-Wan that she's leaving the Jedi to find her father, and Obi-Wan decides to go with her. However, when they reach the shipyards, something goes wrong. Nodruz and her crew cuff the two Padawans. When she saw that they were both Force-sensitive, she knew they would be of great value, and decided to capture them. As the frightened Obi-Wan makes his way towards the ship, Garen reminds him that if they both focus together, they will be more powerful than their captors realize. Using their combined power, Obi-Wan and Garen break free of their shackles. Under heavy fire, they leap to the roof of the building and escape Nodruz. Obi-Wan grabs Garen's hand to lead her back to the Jedi Temple, but Garen refuses to go with him. Obi-Wan tries to convince her, but she has made up her mind to go after her father. She bids her friend goodbye, and Obi-Wan never sees her again. When he returns to the Jedi Temple, Obi-Wan finds Yoda waiting for him. Yoda has seen everything that went down, and he tells the young Obi-Wan that, now that Garen's gone, the only person who can keep him safe is himself. He tells the Padawan to think this over, as he sweeps the temple floor as punishment. In the present, the old Obi-Wan hopes that Garen was able to find her father and not give in to fear, just as he hopes to continue holding back his own fear in the face of what is to come. And that's how issue 1 of Obi-Wan ends. Join us next time, as Obi-Wan recalls his time with his master, Qui-Gon Jinn.